So this is what Ice Storm 2022 looks like. There's a squirrel out there. I'm glad we still have at least a couple of our little forest critters after the tornado. Of course, the tornado took most of the trees, so we don't have to worry about hardly any of them falling. It wasn't pretty to begin with before the tornado. Hi, squirrel. And it's not pretty to deal with now. So I don't know, I'm half tempted to go skating today. No, I'll fall flat on my butt. I'll stay inside where it's warm. So here's our lovely Ice Storm 2020. We are being pelted by sleet at the moment. Most of this that you're seeing on the ground is sleet. It doesn't feel good out here. Ooh, that's a nice glazing. Good Lord. Got some Chinese, we got some natural chopsticks here. Oh, look at the glazing already on there. Whew. Definitely not as bad as 2009, but still not something to celebrate. It doesn't help that it's windy. Some pictures of this ice accumulation. You never want to see icicles on a power line. You want a lilac sickle? I'm out here with my husband. We're trying to get pictures for our storm team. Sorry. Of course, we've already been crippled by the tornado a while back, so.
Well, this one's a plastic bag.
Yeah.
And it's got ice covered in it.
Yep. Try to keep the dog poop out of frame.
Yeah.
Look at our new mailboxes. Look at that nice layer of ice. Look how bad these roads are. Had to call into work today because ain't no way I'm driving in this stuff. 8 years ago yesterday I was in a car wreck that sent me to the hospital due to bad wintry weather. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. You see that tree that's bent from the tornado and all kinds of damage out there. It's safe to cross the road today because there's nobody on the road. Nobody's smart on the roads. Oh, this wind cuts you. Yeah, I think that was a nice, beautiful, sunshiny day. Real quick, I want to show you guys how it looks around back before I head in. Show you how we're looking so far. How that tornado cleanup is looking with this winter storm, this ice storm. This is nothing but slush. You can make snow cones with all this sleet. Whew. That's thick. Got some rebar over here for our new house that's being built. Every swimming pool is there. That's where our house is being built. Listen to that crackling. Those freezing limbs just clanking onto each other. Clanking against each other. By the way, this is probably not going to get posted until I have Wi-Fi, because we currently have no internet here at home. Finally back home with my parents. My parents' house finally getting back together. We have no Wi-Fi, so this will not be posted until we get Wi-Fi. This is February 3rd, 2022. Ice storm of 2022. Some birds out there. Saw a squirrel earlier. Just take a minute to listen to that. That's one of those sounds you never forget. I mean, I still remember the sound of trailers across. I'm going in for it anyway. Because I'm losing feeling in my fingers. This is ice storm. They're not 2021. I'm still stuck in 2021 apparently. It's 2022. 2021 was last year. But it's okay. I'm behind. My last name still hasn't been changed over yet since I got married. Because, well, we've been trying to deal with the tornado. So, it's just one extreme after another around here, it seems like. But, life is slowly getting back together. Talk to you guys later and peace out. Okay guys, I'm back out here. It's, I think it's close to midnight. I'm not certain. But all the slush we had this afternoon has pretty much frozen over. It's sleeting again. But listen to this ice underfoot. It's basically just frozen. It's like you're walking on a crackling lake. And I believe there's some dendrite snowflakes mixed in too. You can't really see on the video, but that's some rebar for our house. wildflowers. Took my Juno out the potty a little bit ago, and she hasn't been able to be out back because of all the glass in the ground, but since the glass is currently covered by a bunch of ice, I figured it was safe enough. So this was the first time she was able to venture out, and let's see what was left of the trailer. As you can imagine, it was a little bit bitter, but our new house is going to be a lot bigger, and it's going to be a lot more room for her. Take a look at this. Ice. Whew. It's pretty, but it's dangerous. I just wanted to come out here and make a video of all the sounds and just document it a little bit, because it's not every day you get, or it's not every year you get crazy ice storms. And with how crazy this ice storm has been, we haven't lost power yet, knock on wood. But there have been plenty of power outages in the area, so just counting our blessings. But this is a polar opposite to the tornado. I could have sworn I heard a tree limb cracking and breaking earlier out in the distance, which absolutely not surprising with these conditions. Look here. Roses are frozen. A little bit of tornado debris still in there. Look at that thick ice. Just, that is insane. And I'm being pelted by sleet right now. I had a shower earlier this evening, and I'm surprised that my braids are not freezing. I'm not worried about any falling trees in this area because our main concerns were destroyed from the tornado itself, but this used to be a really, really big sycamore that had a lot of snagged limbs from the 2009 ice storm, and the tornado took care of that problem. It's very bittersweet, but I find my humor the best that I can. I found that humor is one of my coping mechanisms, and I've cracked plenty of jokes since this tornado happened. But I think at this point I would much rather have all of this ice than an EF4 tornado. So definitely new perspective. Whew. Neighbor used to have a house there. There used to be a house out there. Used to be a line of trees here. There used to be a whole freaking forest. We could see a house light that we weren't able to see before. And we can see neighborhoods that we haven't been able to see before the tornado. I don't know if y'all heard that, but some tree limbs just cracked. that's like the second time tonight I've heard that. I don't know if I caught it on camera, if it picked up on camera, but yeah. I'm not going around that way because power lines, I don't want to get under any power lines. But I definitely need to be wrapping up this video because I am starting to lose feeling in my fingers. My fingers are starting to hurt. Whew. Let's go inside. It's freezing. But I think that's all I have to share with you guys. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.